Okay, welcome Riders fans from all over back to Sioux Falls, South Dakota for the game this morning against Dallas Stars Elite. Chase Owen landing up front, TJ Kane on defense. Win back by Owen, TJ Kane fans on one, shot on net. Owen Amhouse is in net. And they get a quick 9 seconds in, they get a quick shot and a stop by Owen. Face off to Owen's right in the far corner, defensive zone, picked up by Caleb. Caleb and Lars are out there on defense now. Lars exits it out into the offensive zone. Palick is racing back. BSE guy picks it up, skates it up in front of their bench. Chase goes down, working his guy, picks up the puck and sends it to the near corner. Comes up to the near point, stays light, stays in. There's a puck in front, a whistle even though the puck was loose, and I saw that. Nets off. That's probably why the whistle was blown. So Owen's getting a little bit of pressure. I'm gonna have to move this back. Thanks. Owen's getting some pressure early. Dallas is ranked 4th in the nation behind number 3, Okanagan. Xander sends it up, not out. Xander and Bjorn are back there. Bjorn's working his guy. They move it up to the far point in front of the Riders bench. Circle around, touch it to the hash, picked up by Ryan. Ryan gets taken down and his stick goes flying up into the air. It's 3-on-1 against Xander going the other way. Centering pass goes wide left of the net. Ryan and Lincoln are going up to Lincoln. Can't get good penetration into the zone. They swing it around to the near boards, tip it up, and Lincoln grabs it, leaves it for Caden. Caden runs his guy up into the boards. Puck is in the far corner, Dallas possession. Ryan and Kane are back there trying to get it. TJ dumps his kid down. Caden gets over there and sends it up off the glass around to the far corner where Kane is. Kane moves it across ice to Caden. It bounces off a stick to a Dallas guy. Put up into Kane's hand, and he takes a slap shot, puts it into the near corner. Riddick comes in, loses an edge, goes hard into the boards. Dallas skates it out of their zone. Right underneath us for a stretch pass. Kane's back there into the far corner. Kane is working it. Riddick comes in to help him. Puck is chipped up. Jackson tries to get it up, but TJ picks up the loose chains, sends it up to Riddick at mid-ice. Riddick shot on net just wide left of the net. Jackson picks it up on the near boards. 14:46. Lars sends it down into the near corner, and Colt is there. Riddick bounce pass up to Lars. Lars sends one through. Chip almost looking for the back door from Jackson. Just a little bit long. Dallas brings it through neutral ice into the defensive zone, skating fast behind the net, centering pass, shot, and ooh, nice save by Owen. Holy cow, that thing bounced up. I thought it was going to go in. There's another shot through the crease that went off his pad and luckily continued sailing through the crease. There's a centering pass by Dallas. They have it up top. Nice job by Colt to chip the puck out into the offensive zone, and he puts pressure on. Kid loses an edge, and James pinches down to grab it. Colt is fighting for it at the dot on the far circle. Centering pass doesn't make it through. Xander and Caleb back it up. Puck is into our defensive zone, taken by Caleb up to Xander. He chips it out and into the Dallas defense zone, our offensive zone. Dallas skates it out across center ice. Puck is going behind the net. So far the pace is pretty fast. Jack Stewart is out there. Haven't called too many names. Fishers is out there. Xander and Caleb shot. Score 1-0 Dallas. Bjorn was out there. That was just a quick snapshot that went into, I don't know where it went, into the back of the net.
That's all right. Riders. Looking good, boys. Just keep going. Keep working.
Owen, Chase, Landon win back for Dallas. Here they go D to D in their defensive zone. Outlet pass, centering pass, chip broken up by Chase. Chase moves it ahead to Owen. Owen brings it through the middle and shoots, gets disrupted, picks up his own rebound, backhands it up to TJ. TJ sends it up, almost out of play, but off the high glass. Down at the end, Owen tries to keep it in. Puck comes out. Kane puts it in on net. 12:48 remaining in the first. Shots are 3 them, 1 us, and that's icing on Dallas. Face off back down in their zone. Puck drop, kicked by Dallas around, out to the wide side. Big headman pass, that's going to be icing again. No, it's waved. I don't know why. Ryan's out there, goes off Lincoln's skate. Lars bangs it up to the far point. They bang it back down to the far corner behind our net. Lars gets there. He shovels it up, not out. Dallas holds it in. Puck is loose, picked up by Ryan. Ryan makes a pass up to Caden. It misses. Icing's waved again. These guys want to get the game done with. Lincoln comes into the far corner. Dallas exits easily. Wide pass in front of us. Kid moves around. Lincoln goes after him. He still has possession. Picked up by Ryan. Ryan and Lincoln. Ryan dumps it in. Swings around to the near corner. They send it for icing.
Keep up the good work, boys.
11:41 remaining. Shots are 4-1 Dallas. 1-0 Dallas. One Dallas kid goes off the ice. Not sure why. Maybe it's an equipment problem. He doesn't look like he was having any physical problems. Riddick takes the face. Comes back to Xander. Xander slaps one. Goes to the far corner. Riddick gets there. Bangs his guy up on the boards and tries to get possession. Jackson comes out. Oh, nice backhand. Looking for Colt. Didn't quite get there. It went off the right side of the net. There's Riddick being physical. Puck comes down into our end. Bjorn circles around. Xander slaps it up to the point, and Colt gets a partial breakaway. Colt, backhand, across the front of the net to the far corner. Jackson picks it up, shoots it towards the net, but it's behind. Then Riddick comes in to try to grab it. Xander almost kept it in, and then he does cycle it back down into the Dallas zone at a 10:56 left in the period. Big outlet pass touched to TJ. TJ sends it up to Fisher. Fisher has Jack. Shot on net. Pad save by the Dallas goalie. Cycled up off the glass and picked up by Dallas. Wide side pass in front of our bench. And kid looking for the cutter. The cutter came down. Good play by them, man. That was a big hit on Fisher, but he jumps right back up and we get it out. James goes hard after it. No icing. Fisher's there. Dallas cycles it up, moves it out. The 3-on-2 going the other way. Nice defensive play by Kane to get that puck going into the other, behind the net. Battle on the boards. TJ and Kane are back there. Finally comes out, kicked out to James. James is up there because, on wing, because Jacob is not playing today again. Ooh, big shot, a little bit high, but blocker save, or blocker/stick save by Owen. Puck comes back down into the zone, and that's going to be icing because it just goes wide left of the net. 9:44 left. We're starting to creep up on the shots on goal. 3 us, 5 them. Caleb, Lars, Owen, Chase, Landon. Face off in the defensive zone. Riders defensive zone. Win back. Lars around to Caleb, gets past him. It's in the corner. Dallas kicks it up to the point in front of the Riders bench, sends one through, chipped down, doesn't make it through traffic. Tipped off to the near side. Top of the circle shot, saved by Owen. Another shot on. That was probably another save by Owen. It was a really low angle. Dallas kid is working it around. Turns and shoots. Hits his own kid in the pants. Comes back up to the near point. Another shot goes wide left of the net. Far corner, far hash. Picked up by James and, oh no, that was Landon. And Caleb whiffs on an outlet pass. Picked up by Dallas, bottom of the circle. Backhand leaves, shot off the post, goes to the far boards. They're just kind of walking around, out of the zone. Dallas has to regroup at neutral ice. They go wide in front of their bench and then tap it back over to the near boards. Cycle back in front of their goalie and leave it for a D. They go D to D, near side corner, looking for a big outlet. He goes wide in front of their bench. There's the wide pass that I was looking for. To Brown, number 91. I recognize him from other games. There's a good hit by Caleb. Picked up by Owen. Owen comes up and hits Chase. Chase picks up that pass nicely. Chase, centering pass, chipped wide by Landon. And shot by Owen off the side of the net. Owen has it. Owen still has it. He kicks it back door to Chase. Fans on that one. Landon has it down low. Landon looking for help. Goes wide. Shot. Chase off the side of the net. Ryan is out there. And it's a 2-on-1. Kid shoots it. Beautiful save by Owen. Blocker save up into the net. Nicely done. Lines, get the rest of that line change. Caden and Lincoln finally come out. Ryan, face off, back to Dallas. Sends one through, doesn't get through TJ. TJ to Ryan, Ryan to Lincoln. Lincoln sends it up. Oh, Caden picks it up. Caden, backhand, centering pass, nobody's there. Two guys go down, 3-on-2 going the other way. Centering pass to Dallas. They slide it into the near side. Go behind the net. Far corner. Swing it back up to their point. They make good use of their point. Kane up off the glass. Lincoln working in front of our bench, trying to get it off the boards. Goes down. Ryan pulls it up. Not out. Dallas chips it to the near boards. Sends one through. Pad save. Picked up by Lincoln. Lincoln chips it up to Ryan. Ryan loses it at his feet. Picked up by Dallas back into the defensive zone. Shot, save, holds on. Nice job, Owen. So a flurry of action that we were able to control. Jackson, Jack. Lars. No, sorry. Who do I see out there? Jackson, Colt. Riddick. Chip almost out. Jackson, or yeah. Shot, and that one just tipped wide. Behind the net, Dallas has it. Caleb puts her kid up into the boards. Nice job. Puck is still loose on the side of the net, and a lot of pushing and shoving. Kid slashes Riddick after the whistle. And then Caleb pushed him around a little bit. No penalties on that one. Xander, Jackson, Colt, Riddick, and is that, oh, Xander I said. Xander swings it around. Out, no icing. Why? I don't know. Jackson goes hard after it. He gets there first. Nice job. Then he gets pushed down from behind, kicks it ahead to himself. Picked up by Colt. Colt up to Xander. Xander makes a nice little move at the point. Top of the circle. Shot. Glove save. Rebound. Oh, Jackson almost got that one. Good opportunity. Bjorn takes a headshot on the re-entry pass. Colt bumps his guy up onto the board nicely. Xander throws one in. Doesn't make it through Riddick. Xander gets another shot at it. Puts it just barely into the zone, and they swing it up. Colt grabs it in neutral ice. Skates towards the rider's bench. On his knees. Gets it up to Jackson. Jackson floats it in the middle. Glove down by Dallas. Skated out of the zone. Wide pass as the line change happens. Top of the circle. Centering pass. Almost tipped for the back door. Good play by them. We're having to play physically, and I think it's working. We're keeping up the pace. If we keep hitting them there, Riddick got dumped down. We just have to keep hitting them. That's what it's going to take. Riddick is throwing his body around. James is there, but the puck is chipped up into the netting for a stoppage at 5:15. 4-7 is the goal differential. Fisher, Jack, James out there. Lars, Caleb on defense. Puck drop, win back by Dallas, up off the glass, out of the zone. Chips it to the near side. Kid enters with speed, centering pass. Trailer, nobody there. Back of the net. 2-0. That's a good setup.
Keep those feet moving, riders. Looking good, boys.
Owen, Chase, TJ, Landon, Kane. Puck drop, still loose, picked up by Owen. Owen circles around, cuts to the middle, gives it to Chase. Chase floats it through. Owen can't quite get there. Picked up by Dallas D to D behind the net. Outlet pass to the winger. Cross ice pass in front of their bench. Back to their D. Nice pressure by Chase. Forces a wide side D. Nobody on him. He just chips it up. Icing is waved. Far corner. Kane goes hard, bangs shoulders. Comes up to the point. Shot. Blocked by TJ. Puck is Owen gets dumped down. Chase comes out. Chase gets thrown down. Picked up by Landon in the near corner. Landon circles around behind the net, bottom of the circle, moves it back up to TJ. TJ down to the hash marks. Ryan tries to go 5-hole, shut down by the goalie. Kane has it in front of our bench. Dumps it up, near corner. Caden gets back there. Ryan picks it up. Oh, Lincoln just overskated that one off of a stick. And that puck goes up out of play. There was an opportunity off of a rebound off the Dallas goalie. That was just missed. Lincoln takes the face off. Wins it back. Ryan, one-timer. Doesn't make it through anybody. Ryan picks it up, sends it off the boards. Lincoln has it. Squirts down behind the net. Lincoln behind the net. One-timer. Shot. Puck is loose. Up to Caden. Caden, they skated out.
Get there, Xander. Get there.
Xander, foot race. Xander loses an edge. Picked up by Ryan. Ryan out. Lincoln has it. Lincoln dumps it. Puck up through center ice. Riddick is there. Caleb's backpedaling. Far corner. Centering pass. Chipped aside by net is off. Chipped aside by Owen with the stick. And he kicks the net off in the meantime. .351 remain. In the first, Riders down by 2. Lars has it behind the net. Caleb, outlet up to, picked up by Colt. Colt up to Jackson. Jackson in front of their bench. Working with high hands. Oh, Jackson through the crease. Nice centering pass. Man, the kid's putting the puck where it needs to be. Riddick comes into the boards. They get it up. And there is a breakaway. Shot save by Owen. Beautiful save. And Lars wings it down for icing. We needed to clear that pressure. That was a little bit of a cluster. Let him get behind two of our D, and then I saw one of the D, I don't know who it was, raise their hand to the other like, WTF, boys. Senya, Chase, Landon, TJ, Kane. Kane has it. Kane has time. Moves it over to Tej. Tej near corner. Tej up and out through neutral ice into the offensive zone. Landon goes after it, but that will be an icing. At 3:04 remaining. We're on the third. Well, we've had 3 games at this ice complex at the Shields Ice Center, and this is the 3rd rink. So probably not the best rink. The middle one is the best. The one on the left side is better, and then this one is probably the worst. It's not bad, but saved by Owen. Shot from the top of the circle. This one's a little bit worse, but still not bad in comparison to some places we've been, i.e. Big Bear. So if you've been to Big Bear, anything's better than that. Owen. TJ back into the corner. Owen tries to get it. Puck is up into the netting, and someone's trying to grab it. And he does. We have some photographers over on the far corner. The glass is good here. They actually can afford plexiglass around in South Dakota. There we go. 3-on-2. Caden sends one off the boards. Lincoln and Ryan are down there. Can't pick it up. Skated out of the zone by Dallas. They go wide in front of the scorer's table. Backhand it through. Oh, nice chip by Caden. Caden bats that one down, and he looks to go up the boards. Ryan chases, but that's going to be another icing. Caden said someone chipped it, but 2:07 remain. There's some of our team photogs back there. Jeff, Heidi. Face off, drop, win. Caleb back to the near corner. Caden gets it up and out. Picked up by Dallas, D to D. Lincoln's pressuring. They send it up. Caleb puts a guy down from behind, and we're going to be on a PK with $1:53 left in the first. Jacob opens the door for him. He's got his right hand wrapped, and a helmet on, and a shirt. In spite of how frickin' cold it's in here, he just has a shirt. Shirt with no t-shirt, sweater, or jacket on. Kane, TJ, Jackson, and Owen on this kill. Win back to Dallas. Dallas moves it across near dot. Shot. Ooh, looking for a backdoor who was wide open. Up to the point. Near point. Through the middle. Far point. They have their triangle squeezed down pretty tight. There's a shot. Save. Ooh, through the crease behind Owen. Through the far boards. Chips it to the near side. Top of the near circle. Dances around. Sends it down to the bottom. Centering pass. Looking for. He chips it back. Takes his time. Goes wide side. He's going to move it to the near side. Top of the near circle. Shot. Looking for that chip. That chip just got tipped up and to the left of the net. Comes back to him again. Top of the near circle. Bottom. Kid tries to get it off his feet. Kane up to far point. They don't use much of that center near point. Look for that back door. Kid didn't get down there. TJ rushes out to get it. Owens harassing him. Kid. TJ gets up. Shot. Nice block by Jackson. Great job beating that puck. Bottom of the far circle. Guy up here. Through looking for that back door. 32 seconds left in the period. And about, no, nice job by TJ. Great job. 29 on the penalty. So we got about, they're going to go into the next period with about 10 seconds, I think. 15 seconds left on the clock. Dot, looking for the back door. Somebody's stick is up. That was Jackson's. Got flicked up. They keep it in the zone. There's a backdoor pass, looking for the back door again, doesn't connect. One-timer, chip, looking for the chip. Owen stands on his head. And TJ is mixing it up. Getting some hands up high, TJ. Good job. Keep it going. Refs finally separate him. It takes two. Man, that was a hell of a kill. That's 7 seconds left, so they did almost the entire 2 minutes withstanding a barrage. That's amazing. Going into the second period, down 2. But that was a momentum creator, I think, because that was some good play by the boys. Everybody was gassed. Luckily, there's no music, so I don't have to mute it and then forget to unmute it. So you got that going for you today. Owen heads down to the far net and the far reaches. Looks like we're out there with Bjorn, Zando, Lincoln, Ryan, and Caden should be coming out. We have got 2 in the box. TJ heads into the box, so it's a... Oh, there was a matching on that one. So Dallas has a kid in there, and TJ's in there right next to Caleb. So it is 5-on-4. Lincoln, Ryan, Zando, and Bjorn for 7 seconds. Ooh, Ryan. Oh, just loses it. Dang it. Back to Dallas. They go wide side in front of the Riders bench. We're back to even strength. Picked up by Bjorn. Bjorn floats it ahead. Lincoln works it at the hash. Centering pass to Ryan, and the puck is... Get it in. Damn. There's a little extra work there. Kid loses a helmet. Lincoln's down on the ice. Caden is in there, and no penalties called. Almost had that one in. Lincoln sends it across to Ryan. Ryan was jamming at it. Lincoln came in to jam some more. Nice win back by Ryan. Sends one in. Xander shot on net. Glove save by their Dallas goaltender. 16:34 remaining in the second period. Ryan loses that one. Ooh, but we pick it up. Caden gets it back to Ryan. Ryan behind the net. Puck just barely comes in front, and then Dallas takes it behind the net. Skates it out, passes it up, chips it wide. Caden puts it back down into the zone. Good job, Caden. Lincoln finishes a check. Caden overshoots that puck. Dallas pulls it up, goes wide up to the cherry picker. People were offside on that one, I think. Shot, blocker save by Owen. Puck into the near corner, up to Landon. Landon backhands it to Ryan. Gets it to Caden. Caden loses the handle on it. Dallas picks it up. There's a cutter, but it should be icing. They were looking for that headman pass. The kid sends it to the net. Owen points at him. Should be shooting the puck back at him. At that one, 23. Shot it after the whistle, even though it wasn't much of a shot, but Owen didn't take kindly to that. Owen should have frickin' shot it at him. Owen Senya at center, Landon Chase up front, Kane and Lars. Back to Lars. Lars at the point, bounces across, nobody there except for a Dallas guy. They get it up. Lars battles, sends it back down into the zone. Nicely done behind the net. Jumps over their goalie's stick. Chase goes to the corner. Chase trying to get it. Owen comes into support. Landon is there too. Chase moves it up. Landon picks it up. Centering pass to Owen. Owen can't quite turn the corner on the shot. Picked up by Dallas. Skated out of the zone. The kid's got some speed. Lars is trying to keep up with them. Forces them into the far corner, and he kicks it around to the near corner. Picked up by Landon. Skated out of the zone. Headed up to Chase. Chase into the zone. Centering pass. Picked up by Dallas. Dallas backhands it up. Senya puts a body on him in front of our bench. And they leverage it off. Go near boards. Skated up. That's going to be on net. Chipped up and almost out of play by Owen, but it just hit the top of the glass. Stayed in the rink. Riddick is out there. Kane. Jackson. Riddick picks it up. Near corner. Riddick gets it up to Jackson. Jackson backhands it through. Centering pass right to a player. Back. Oh, the net. Turnover leads to a goal. And that's 3. Well, okay. James, Fisher, Jack. Jack gets it into the zone. Picked up by Dallas. James is pressuring hard. Far corner. Nice body by James. Puts him on the wall. They kick it to the near corner. Fisher loses the foot race on that one. Out to number 91. He goes wide on Xander. Blows it to the middle. They leave it for a trailer. Nobody connected, but they do backhand it down behind our net. Let me zoom out a little bit for you. Oh, what a... Is that Xander hitting that kid? Holy crap. That was a freaking monster hit. One of the biggest hits of the day. Dealt out by the Zando. Jack. Fisher. We're like freaking... There we go. Xander steps into 91 again. Good job. Kid turns around. He's got some legs. He wants to move it. He moves that pass up to the far boards, and they skate it in. Top of the circle. Cuts to the middle. Backhand over the net. Near corner is the puck. Loose. Bjorn is back there trying to leverage it out. Fisher does pick it up. Skates behind the net. Up off the glass. Up out of the zone. Jack gets up on after it. And that was cross-checking or holding on Dallas. Bjorn was on the ice. Look at that. It looks like a snowman. Looks like Bjorn is heading. It's going to be a PK. They're not calling it both ways. Just Bjorn is heading. I didn't see it, so I don't know what happened. Owen, Kane, Colt, TJ going to be on this kill. We have two. Oh, they have his number on the board twice, but obviously number 21 only exists once. So they cleared the board. They're going to put it back up there again. Yep, there they do. They have it right now. Owen, buck back to Colt, and Colt sends it to the far reaches. Picked up by the Dallas netminder. Reset by their D. Leave it for a trailer. Skates up in front of our bench. Wide side. Hits a skate. Circles around. He sends it in. Picked up by Owen. Owen absorbs the hit, but he gets it back down into their zone. Nice job. All right, let's keep it out of our zone. Owen, pressure. Oh, creates a turnover. Has it. Nice job. Owen's looking for some help. Centering pass up to TJ. TJ gets one, sends it, doesn't make it to the net. But good job by Owen to cause that turnover. Jackson comes out. They float it up and just stays in play, but it's in the back of at the back of the net. Picked up by Dallas in the far corner. Far point. Set it up at the top of the circle, bottom of the circle. Kid came up. Shot blocker saved by Owen, chipped into the near corner, and then Colt frickin' sends it all the way. Jackson gets on after it, putting some forward pressure down. Chase is out there. Lars is out there. Jackson. Kid skates through. Comes up, hits the near point. Centering pass, chipped up and over. Far corner. TJ gets it out of the zone. Jackson goes hard after it. Runs his kids. Kid still has it. They still have possession. They move it to the near point. Shot back door. Nice save by Owen on the pad. Lincoln gets over there. Is working it at the near hash. Dallas comes away with it, but TJ puts a freaking good body on him. Stays after it, but Dallas pulls it under the far corner. They chip it up to the far point in front of their bench, chip it across to the middle. Lincoln almost gets there to get it out, but they backhand it down to the near bottom of the near corner, send one through. Puck is in front, loose. Little rebound off of Owen, and then he covers it up. Nicely controlled. Caden comes out. Penalty is over. We're back to fives. Face off to Owen's right in the defensive zone. Ryan, Caden, Lincoln, Caleb, Xander. Puck drop. 11:04 left to the wing. Dallas chips it down behind it in the near corner. Xander tries to get there. Ryan does grab it. Ryan skates it out. He's got Lincoln. He's got Caden. It's 4-on-3. Tries to move it up to Lincoln. Can't quite connect. Sends it down. Dallas picks it up at the hash. And then big outlet pass. Kid's offside, but no call. Holds it up. Trailer. Centering pass. Circles around. Far top of the far corner. Centering pass. Shot. Save. Cover. Cover by Owen. So shots. Owen is getting his work. 24-10. 3-0 is the score. Be nice to get on the board. Owen, Chase, Landon, Bjorn, Kane. Bjorn to Kane. Kane, Landon skates it up across the blue line through neutral ice. Owen gets after it. Forward pressure. Goes behind the net. Battles. Kicks it loose. Creates a turnover, and then he gets rubbed up, but they get it up and out. Bjorn has two kids on him. Bjorn goes behind the net. Sends one right into a Dallas player off the back of his head. He's checking his noggin. Landon tries to backhand it to Owen. Can't quite do it. Kane steps up, overshoots it. Now it's a 3-on-1 going the other way. Nice job by Bjorn. There's a shot and save by Owen. Rebound shot gets chipped up off of Owen's stick and into the netting. So another good save. Riddick, Colt, Caleb, Jackson, Lars, far side. Face off to Owen's left in the defensive zone. Picked up by Dallas. Shot goes behind the net to the far corner. They move it to the dot. They have it behind the net. Lars is trying to get it. Colt gets there, sends it back to Lars. Lars behind the net. Riddick puts the body into him. Jackson tries to get it up and out. Nice job by Colt to dump his guy at the point. And we're not on the power play, but we're set up like it. There we go, finally. Colt skates it out. Jackson's going with him fast. Colt goes to the near boards. Jackson picks up the loose change. Centering pass off of the pad. Then a rebound opportunity shot for Riddick. Puck winds up behind the net. Riddick has it. Centering pass. Oh, Colt was on the back door with a wide open net. And I don't know what happened, but it didn't go in. Oh, great play by these boys. Dallas comes into our zone. Backhand centering pass. Beautiful save by Owen, and he covers it. Oh my gosh, that was a great A chance for them too, but right after our primo chance. Neither of which converted. Halftime. Everybody's heading to the locker room. 8:45 left in the second. Shots are 13-24. Dallas. Score is 3-0. Dallas. Owen is playing lights out. Man, he's had some great saves. So be sure to refill your coffee. Join us in about 10 minutes or so, depending on how many Zams they put out here. Just watch the screen. We'll be back in a few. Okay, welcome back. Thanks for rejoining us. Getting ready to kick off the second half. Trying a new little graphic there. Obviously, I have to move it around. Not in the right location. I'll play with that and get it right for the intermission or the ice cut. But just wanted to test that out while we had a little bit of time. So, just to recap, Dallas has 3 on us. We have 0. We had a beautiful opportunity there right at the end. Colt was out there. The puck was just in front of an open net, like inches away from the line. And great pressure by the boys. Everybody's going hard, skating hard, hitting. Xander has several monster hits. Looks like we're just skating around because the nets aren't set. The refs aren't out there. The refs still must be getting some more coffee to warm up. But they're they're beeping the horn for the refs to wake up and get out of their locker room. So let's see where they are. I still don't see them entering the rink, but both teams are on the ice, ready to go. Another sounding of the buzzer. They might get docked some pay for that one. Maybe they went home. But our guys are just kind of milling about. All of Dallas's team is over there. Oh, here they come. Finally, they woke up. 2 of them, all 2 of them. Good of them to put on so many refs for these games. They really should have 4 out there, but instead they have 2. 2 refs. They need 4. There's a lot of action, a lot of missed calls. I think there was a goal that we scored yesterday that went in and out. The ref was probably on the blue line, couldn't see the angle. Owen, Lannon, Chase up front. Xander, Bjorn on defense. Again, we're still finishing off the second half of the second period. So we're working left to right. Shots are 15 to 27. Yeah, thanks. Puck drop to Owen's right in the defensive zone. Chipped by Dallas back. Shot through. Goal. That one he had corralled, but it just dropped down over the back of his glove and dribbled in 5-hole. So that was a face-off win. Shot with nothing shot, not even hard. It happens, but it does put us down another one. So got a little bit more work to do. Chase has it, gets it to Caleb. Caleb backpedals. He sends it wide over to Lars. Lars in the far corner. He cycles it up, not out. Number 91 keeps it. Lars zings it around to Caleb. Gets there first. Puck is still in the zone. We can't get it out. Caleb, bottom of the circle, goes behind the net. Picked up by Owen. Owen makes a move to the middle. Backhands it up to Landon. Landon has a little bit of a breakaway. Landon, centering pass. Chase is not quite there, but it picked up by a Dallas player. Caleb backhands that in neutral ice, and they send it down to the far corner behind our net. Lars moves it to Owen. Owen through center ice. Zigs back this way. Backhands it down into the far corner behind the net. Landon tries to get there. Picked up by Dallas. Owen comes in to try to hit him. He does take the puck. Centering pass. Caden was there. Couldn't quite connect on it. Dallas gets it out of the zone. Up to their winger. Down into the near corner. TJ sends it to the far boards. Chipped up off the glass. Ryan has it. Looking to hit Lincoln. Lincoln drops that one. They outlet it through neutral ice and they go wide over to the far side. TJ backhands it to the near corner. Their point slams it down behind the net. Picked up by Ryan. Skated out of the zone. Picked up by Dallas through neutral ice. Lincoln puts a stick on it, gets it to TJ. TJ sends it back to a Dallas player. They go wide. There was a wide open guy on the back door, but he fortunately couldn't corral it. Shot. Nice save by Owen. Puck comes back up to the near point, sent down behind the net, picked up by Dallas behind our net. TJ is working his guys. Centering pass, cross ice to the far hash. Comes up to the top. Lincoln comes out of the zone. He's got Caden. He moves over across to Caden. Caden goes off. Colt comes down. Puck gets chipped up out of play, but it comes back down on the ice. Line change. Jackson, Colt, Riddick, Xander, and Bjorn on defense. Face off in our offensive zone. 6:16 remaining in the second period. Face off to their goalie's right. Puck is loose. Riddick goes down, gets back up, comes back up to their winger, and they skate it out through neutral ice. Centering pass. Jackson, that's offside on Dallas. Face off will come maybe to the near side. Nope, far side in front of the Dallas bench. Riddick takes the face. Wins it back. Jackson chips it back to Xander. Xander up off the glass, off the boards, and their D chip it to neutral ice. Offside, Riddick touches it and gets a whistle. So the face-off will come right here in front of us. Riddick, that one's one back to Dallas. Dallas goes D to D, sends it up for icing. I'm not going to bother with that one. Don't need to make you sick watching a fast pan. So the face-off will be in the far corner of the offensive zone to their goalie's right. 4-0 is the score. The 15 Riders played the 15 Dallas Stars before this game, and I think the final score, we scored right at the end, but I think it was 9 or 3 to 8 or 3 to 9, maybe 2. But they lost. Oh, Jackson picks it up. Jackson, bottom of the circle, centering pass. Colt is there. Colt shoots one, and Riddick gets it. Riddick gets the rebound off of Jackson's shot, and Colt, good work by those boys. Good job getting on the board. Riddick makes it happen, buries the loose change, and Riders get one. Nice work. Dang, that's just called grinding it. That is grinding it, Jackson. Colt, Riddick, making it happen out there. Cuts the lead to 3. Fisher wins it back. Lars to Caleb. James is tied up. The kid had James's stick. James is like, give me my frickin' stick back. They drop it to the point, cuts to the middle. Dallas has it in our zone. Jack Stewart, shot, doesn't make it through. Dallas gets there and banging it. Owen is way off to the side and on his butt. Covers up the puck between his legs.
Keep working, boys.
Next line out there. Landon, Kane, Senya, Chase, and TJ on the far side, I think. Yep. TJ pins his guy up on the boards. Owen comes in to try to get it out of there. Puck is in some skates. Pushing, shoving. Kane doing nice work. Kid drop. Oh, that's Kane that dropped the glove. Dallas has it behind our net. Centering pass picked up by Chase. Chase and Owen and Landon going 3-on-2 going the other way. Dallas picks him. Kid chops down and kicks it out of the zone. Picked up by Landon. Then TJ does take a swipe at it and comes to the near boards. Landon goes after him. They kick it back to their D and come up to the wing at center ice. Kane steps up. Nice job, Kane. Kane sends it to the far corner. Landon chases down to the near corner, but Senya faked the fact that he was going to get it. Puck comes up to neutral ice, and Dallas puts it into their zone, and they're delayed offside. They can't touch it. Chase comes out in front of our bench, chips it, and goes off. Ryan goes to get it in the near corner. It gets kicked up to the near hash, and Bjorn keeps it alive. Kane, Lincoln, Chase, or Ryan. Oh. Lincoln, near corner. Lincoln, centering pass, puck in front. Caden. Oh, they get it off to the far corner and then skate it up and out. Lincoln goes after him, dumps his kid. Penalty coming on Lincoln probably. Maybe the kid pulled Lincoln down, so Dallas is going to wind up in the box and we're going to be on the PP. .316 left, 1-4 is the score. Second period. Lincoln's at center in the offensive zone. Ryan's to his right, Caden's to his left. Puck is still loose underfoot. And Dallas chips it up. TJ keeps it alive. He goes across to Bjorn. Bjorn sends one through. Hits Caden. TJ sends it around to Lincoln. Lincoln tries a centering pass. It goes off Caden's stick. Puck is loose in front. And Dallas zings it out of the zone. All the way down. Bjorn resets behind the net. He's got TJ on his side. He moves it up to Lincoln. Lincoln across the red. Nice pass up to Ryan. Ryan to the middle. Backhand shot. Puck is loose in front. Lincoln sends it. And it. Oh, no, that was Caden that sent it. Lincoln was trying to bang on the rebound, but good opportunity. Good movement by the boys. Nice pass from Lincoln up to Ryan. Ryan, good backhand shot. Just didn't make it through the 5-hole. Caden had another snap at it, and Lincoln was trying to bang it in too. So 2:34 remain. We have 1:18 left on the man advantage. Chase took the face off. Riddick kicks it around hard, and it comes out of the zone, picked up by Lars. And there's a penalty coming. Riddick is down. I think that's Riddick. Yes. Uh-oh. Sam came out to help him, and he went down too. Riddick is stung, but he's getting up. Sam comes up to help him. I didn't see what happened, but he's on one knee right now. The ref is brushing off Sam's jacket, which is snow covered since he went down. There we go, Riddick. Stretching things out, feeling the shoulder probably. Don't know exactly what happened. Yeah, he's touching that left shoulder right below his neck. Lincoln at center, face off at center ice. Landon wins it back to Lars. Lars to Owen. Owen skates it up, leaves it for Lars. Lars gets across the red line, bangs it up just in front of Chase's stick, and we don't control that one, and it gets kicked back down to Owen. Owen leaves it behind our net. We have 47. Let me give you all the numbers. We're in the 40s. Landon came in and tried to go down in the middle. backhanded over, shot off the post. Picked up by Chase. Chase is going. He's got Lincoln on the far side coming out. Lincoln way over there, just in front of him. Couldn't quite get there. And they're back out into our zone. No icing. 15 seconds left on the man advantage. 11. We're monkeying around with it. Landon sends it up off of Chase's skate at center ice. Chase moves it to Lincoln. Dallas steps in front of that pass and puts it into the zone, and the man advantage is over. Lars behind our net gets it to Owen. Chase is looking for the outlet. Caden is on there. Lincoln went off. Landon's still out there. Now all the forwards go to change except for Caden, Lincoln included. Caden gets tripped up, or Jack Stewart gets tripped up. Dallas, far corner, centering pass, doesn't make it through. Picked up by their point. Sent down hard behind the boards, behind the net. Caleb gets it up to James. James picks up the loose change in neutral ice. Cuts to the middle, loses the puck. Picked up by Fisher. Fisher sends one, and that goes up and not quite out of play off the high glass. Jack Stewart in the near corner. They bang it down to the far corner. Zando steps down, almost was able to close that door, but not quite. Puck gets out into our zone. Fisher with a nice defensive play. Dallas kicks it in front of the crease, and they can't connect with it. Comes out of the zone to neutral ice. They send it back up. Xander picks it up in front of our net at the far dot. And, whoa! Yep, he'll get a penalty. Caleb is probably going to go too. If he's going, just throw a punch at him. Xander got dumped after the play for no reason. So that kid should be heading, but hopefully Caleb's not heading also. Nope. I don't think so. Yeah, probably. I would bet he's going to. Let's see. I'm going to change the scoreboard here. So yeah, Caleb looks like he's pinching up towards the penalty box. Scorer gets on the board. Riddick put it in the back of the net after a lot of hard work by Jackson and Colt up there. I'm sure we'll be starting the third period with a 5-on-5. Or nobody's getting, yeah, the 91, he has to be going because he hit Xander. And doesn't look like we're going to be sending anybody. Jacob is not manning it right now, so fine. Man advantage, good job. All right. We have Owen, Chase, Landon, TJ, Kane. Face off at center ice. Start of the third. Shots are 21 riders, 34. Win back. TJ picks it up, gets it up to Owen. Owen across the blue line, leaves it for Chase, picks it up, loses it. Dallas grabs it and outlets it. Kane slaps it around over Senya's stick. TJ steps up. Puck is right below us, and they get into the zone. Kane skates without the puck, and then he sends it back to Owen. Owen resets behind the net and comes up to the near side, pulls it through the middle. Big outlet up to Chase. Chase touches it, no icing. Goes down to the far boards. Chase gets dumped. Dallas picks it up, gets it out of the zone. Xander slams it to the boards. It bounces around at the red line. Picked up by Chase. Chase tries to leverage it. Then Owen has it for a split second, but Dallas shakes him of it. Owen is putting some pressure on. We get a new partial line change. Caden is out there. Lincoln is out there. Shot on net by Xander. Kid holds on to it. Lincoln comes in. Late whistle. 15:52 remaining in the third. 4-1 is the score. Xander, Bjorn, Ryan, Lincoln. We're at 5-on-5. Caden up to Bjorn. Bjorn sends one through. Goalie holds on for a whistle. Lincoln was there in case there was a puck dropped. Ryan. Win back by Dallas. Puck is up. Puck behind the net. Near corner. Ryan gets there. Caden. Xander sends one up. Shot sticked aside by their goalie. Picked up behind the net by Ryan. Ryan in the corner. Picked by Dallas. Big outlet pass. Into the defensive zone. Xander forces the guy up into the boards. Nice job again. Ryan comes in with a hit from behind, and we're going to be on the PK. Going for two. Roughing. Mainly a hit from behind. Kid gets up, no damage. And we'll be a man down. With Lars, Jackson, Colt, TJ holding down the fort. Face off in the defensive zone. Actually a little bit of a crowd here today watching, if you see. I think I saw maybe one scout, maybe two. Yesterday there were 0. Even though there were the arena had 15 seats for scouts. 0 were to be seen. Oh, nice keep in by the point guy for Dallas. They move it up to the center. Walk it to the near side bottom of the near circle. Centering pass. Puck is loose. Chipped away by TJ off his knees. I think he got that one up and out. TJ goes off. Puck comes back. Reset by Dallas behind their net. Colt is pressuring a little bit. Kid chips his stick down. That was a cheap-ass play. Shot. Nice save by Owen. And then Kane zings it way down. Held up again. Jackson was forcing the goalie to... There's Colt forcing it again. Jackson goes off after that effort. Dallas comes out with some speed. This number 5. He went down the far side last time. He's going down this side. He wants a shot. He's a non-passer. Nice job by Owen to put him up into the boards, create the turnover. They kick it back to the near point, or the far point, over to the near point, over to the far dot. Shot off the post. Comes up to the near point, down to the bottom of the near circle. Centering pass up, misses high, up off the glass. Puck chipped in front. It's covered by Owen. Whistle holds on. Line change. Bjorn, Chase, Lars. Owen is still out there. 13:42, 31 seconds left in Ryan's penalty. Puck win back, near top of the near circle, shot, score. Right under the glove on the near side post. And that sucks. 5-1.
Keep working. Just keep working.
Owen, Chase landing up front. Lars, Caleb. Back. Chase. Gets it to Caleb. Caleb wings it across to Lars in front of us. Lars skates across the blue. Big outlet pass, but it goes off of Owen's skates and picked up by Dallas into the defensive zone. Shot. Ooh, just up over. They send it down to the far corner. Caleb loses a stick, pulls down his guy, tangled up. He doesn't have a stick, and they kick it back down. Caleb needs to go back and get his stick. Lars has it. Lars chips it up, and that's going to be icing. At 13:01 left in the third period. I'm going to say third for now because we don't know if it's the game. So you're saying there's a chance. Xander is out there with Bjorn on defense. Same offensive line. Ooh, bounces over a Dallas stick. Chase is forcing it. Picked up by Owen. He gets into the offensive zone. Oh, that was not Chase. That was Landon. Chase now has it. Bjorn takes it, sends it into the zone. We clear it. They bat it down at the far circle, and then they come to the near side dot. Bounce pass off the end boards to the far D, and Chase gets over there. Kicked up. Bjorn sends one through, but that's up and way high up and over the glass, up and over the net. That one's exited. Owen pulls it through, skates up into neutral ice, passes it. Jackson gets it to him. Back to TJ. TJ to Bjorn in front of our net. Riddick comes on. Bjorn moves it down through. Comes back up to TJ at the point. TJ sends one off the ankle, off the left ankle. Oh, nice job by Jackson. Gets it to Riddick. Riddick gets it to Colt, and then Colt sends a shot. Jackson puts it in front, and then nobody can get to the rebound. There was a slight rebound there in front of the net, but we couldn't quite connect with that one. So TJ and Kane are on defense. Riddick, Jackson, and Colt are up front. Face off in the offensive zone to their goalie's right, near side circle. Puck drop. Riddick loses it back to Dallas. They zing it up in front of their bench and then circle around. Colt trips him. That's going to be a penalty. Put his foot right into him. Yep. Both refs had their arms up at the same time. No, that was not a bad call. That was actually a good call. But we're on the kill. Lincoln, Caden, TJ, Kane. Lincoln at center. Puck win back to Dallas. Dallas near point. Top of the near circle at the hash. Comes up. Kane with, there's a shot that went off the outside. Lincoln trying to get there. Centering pass to the backside. Up to the top of the near circle. Up to the near point. Walks across the blue line. Back to the near point. And kid comes in. Short angle shot. And puck is still loose. Still loose. Still loose. Finally, Owen is able to get a glove out and get on it. Lincoln and TJ were there pushing everybody away from it, allowing Owen to get an opportunity to throw a glove on top of it. 11:04. Left. Puck win back. Dallas has it. Far side circle up to the point. In the center. Near side point. Top of the near circle. And far circle. Top of the far circle. Bottom of the far circle. Looking for somebody in the middle. Short angle shot. Nice save by Owen. Holds on. No rebound. He held on to that one. But yeah, look, we got a bunch of spectators here. I guess the number 4 team in the country will draw some eyeballs. Shot. Misses wide right, high. Back to the point. They collect it. Top of the near circle, bottom of the near circle. Back up to the top of the near. Kid walks across, bottom of the near. Lars is forcing him. Kid has it at top of the point. Ryan is out there. Penalty must be over. Centering pass. Kid is in there. Oh, beautiful save. What a save by Owen. Pretty big rebound, but they weren't able to bury it. Caleb comes across near circle. Shot deflected by Ryan. Glove down by Dallas here. Back to the top. No, we're still on the kill. Man, it seems like forever. That's why I said it must be over, but it's not. Shot! Another save by Owen. What do we have? 13 seconds left. I had to look down at the far end of the rink. There's a shot that got deflected up over. A high stick pulls it down. No call. Bottom of the far circle. Jackson was spread out on the ice. It came up and over. The kid's making one last drive. Shot kicked aside by Owen. Beautiful save. Ryan is there. I think we're back to full strength. Yeah, we should be. No. Don't let it happen now. Lars gets there, and they have to back off because nice kill. Man, that was some frickin' work, I'll tell you that. Holy shit. Kid fans on it. Owen picks it up. Broken stick. Owen walks to the outside. Centering pass. Tipped aside by a Dallas player. Chase was there. Up to Landon. Landon has it. Landon moves to the middle. Shot up into the net and out of play. 9 minutes, less 1 second. Oh, run clock? Nope. 8:58 left. 46-24 are the shots. Score is 5-1 by Riddick. Chase, Owen, Landon out there. Xander, Bjorn on defense. Puck is loose. Comes back to Dallas. Or up to Dallas. Xander thought about stepping up on that one and then decided better of it. Owen comes in to grab the puck. Circles around. Still has it. Skates it out of the zone. Moves it up. Trying to hit Landon. Puck is shaken loose. And Owen has it. Across the blue line into the zone. Shot up and off the high glass. Didn't go out of play. It looked like it was going to. Chipped up to Xander. Xander sends it into the far corner. We clear the zone. 8:20 remaining. 5-3 is the score of the third period. Oh, nice step up by Fisher, creating a turnover. Chase has it down low. Low angle shot off the post. Bounces out in front. TJ keeps it in the zone. Fisher sends it down to Chase. Chase reverses a kid off of his knees. Fisher picks it up. Centering pass. James Bueller trying to battle it. Dallas gets it. Skates it out of the zone. Through neutral ice. He's got some speed. Drives wide. Kid looks for the wraparound. Doors closed on that one. TJ forces him into the corner. Kane working behind the net. Puck is in front. Caden. Oh, Fisher. Fisher gets it out. Picked up by Dallas. 7.5 left in the game, in the period. Fisher, nice forward pressure. Dallas goes wide side in front of our bench. Kane knocks him off his trajectory. There you go. Kane is a wrecking ball. Nice job. They pick it up anyway. Centering pass. Kid had a backdoor opportunity. Comes to the near corner. Number 91. Oh, TJ frickin' dumps him. And then pushes him down again for a penalty. And then pushes him down a third time. And then the penalty is coming. Their goalie is off. He hits TJ. And there's finally a whistle. Only one. He hit him twice. He hit him twice before the kid retaliated, but no call on the retaliation. TJ heads to the box at 6:51. Caden, Lincoln, Lars, Caleb. Lincoln at center. Win back. Caleb slams it up. Doesn't jump across their feet, and we're on the PK again. Man, their PKs are intense. Bottom of the near circle, centering pass. Nice job by Owen to stick it to the side, and then I think that was Caleb that got it down out of the zone. Nice work. Picked up by Dallas behind their net, reset. Kid comes out with some speed. They like to use that speed. Up to number 16. He walks in, shoots it, and scores. Made a nice power move with some speed. Speed kills. Go down by one more. Riddick, Colt, Jackson. Bjorn, Xander. Dallas D, go D to D in their zone. Big outlet pass. It's Xander. Kid walks down, shot off of the posts up into the rafters, and that's a whistle. That was a hell of a shot by 19 Fox. Xander backhands it around to the far corner. Jackson chips it to Bjorn. Bjorn in front of our bench, across the red line, dumps it off the end boards, picked up by Dallas in the near corner. Nice job by Colt. Colt is reversed. Jackson pulls out the puck. He has it, tries to dance through. Still has it, looking for Riddick. Looking for a wraparound. He comes up to Xander. Xander shoots one, blocker to side by their goalie. They chip it up. Kid interferes with Xander. Dallas is off. Number 5, speedy kid. Nice job by Bjorn. Frickin' dumps that guy down at the end of that play. Jackson heads off. He knows how to hustle off the ice. Puck is in neutral ice. Lincoln comes on. Ryan is out there. 14 seconds left on the kill. Bjorn with a beautiful defensive play to stand up his player and then dump him at the end. Colt gets tripped. No call. There's the call. All right. Nice job, Colt. Good play. Tripping on Dallas, heading to the box, and we'll be on the power play. Number 5 heads to the box. Chase takes it. Owen's back. Riddick's out there. So is Landon. They send it up and into our zone. Lars hustles back to the far corner. Puck is right behind our net. 4:42 left in the third. Lars, Landon turns it over. They kick it into our zone again. Lars has to go back. Lars resets behind our net. Up to Owen in front of our bench. Owen makes a nice move, but then a Dallas kid picks it up with his skates, creates a turnover, and it goes back down in the corner. So far we really haven't made any penetration into the offensive zone. Lars again hits Chase. Chase does get in there. Chase pulls up at the dot into the corner, backhands it to Landon. Landon moves it across to Lars. Lars back to Landon. Far side over to Owen. Owen walks in. Shot backside. Chase was there. Nice play. Good movement. Good movement. Good shot good pass by Owen to Chase. Their goalie was able to save it, but it was a good opportunity. Ryan, Caden, Lincoln, TJ, Bjorn. 58 seconds left on the man advantage. Lincoln wins it, but it's picked up by Dallas. Lincoln reverses them. Ryan comes away with it, cuts to the middle. They send it up, and it's going to be picked up by Bjorn in front of our bench. Bjorn cycles back behind our net, resets, comes out, skating out. Dallas backpedals up to Lincoln. Lincoln gets past his guy, centering pass. Oh, Ryan chipped it just a little bit wide. That was a good connection. Bjorn puts it back down. Caden picks it up. Ryan to a defender, skated out. TJ gets reversed. Bjorn forces his guy into the boards. We've got 7 seconds left. Outlet up to Ryan. Ryan gets it chipped. Bangs it in. Lincoln's pursuing. They bring it into the near corner. TJ sends one through! Lincoln misses that one. Comes down for icing at 2:36 left in the period. 52 shots for them. 27 for us. Fisher, Jack. Jack takes a face. James out on the outside. Xander and Kane on defense. They move it up to the near boards and flick it into the rafters for a whistle. Up and out of play. Owen gets it back there. Taken by Dallas. They're going to probably just be trying to kill off some time here. Owen, Chase, Landon. Nice created turnover by Chase. Chase has Landon. Cross to Landon, chipped out by Dallas. Landon picks it up, centering pass, can't connect. Landon still has it. Landon in the corner. Moves it over to Chase. Chase puts a body in front, loses the opportunity. Owen tries to grab it in the far corner. Landon tries to get it to Owen. They go up off the glass. And nice job by Kane. Keeps it in, but it comes out. Owen has it. Has to wait for the zone to clear. Circles around. Leaves it for Lars. Lars gets it up to Ryan. Comes out of the zone. Caleb circles around. Loses a stick. Dallas comes in. Ryan, Jackson. Ryan goes wide. He's got Jackson cutting. Ryan gets rubbed off. Puck is loose. Kicked into the near corner. 1:06 remain. Shot. Big save. Big exit pass by Caleb. Puck is picked up and neutral ice by Dallas. They get another run at it. Makes a move to the inside. Still has it. Backhand. Has Owen down. Looking to go behind him. They can't quite sneak it in, but that was definitely was sneaky. 39 left. I guess at this point we can say in the game. Lincoln, Owen, Caden, Jorn, TJ. Puck drop, picked up by Dallas. Shot wide. Lincoln goes over there. Finishes a hit. Bjorn sends it high up into the netting. Whistle blowing at 28. Well, much better effort today in terms of physicality, not giving up, everybody putting it out there. Come up short on this one, but feels a lot better than yesterday's where it felt like we just played like shit. Nice chip. 15 seconds. Net is off. 14 and a half actually. Took him a half second to stop the clock. But yeah, this is a much better showing by the team than yesterday. So maybe the tortilla slapping last night helped. Hopefully you were able to see that on our Facebook page. That was fun. I think the kids enjoyed that. TJ airmails it out of the zone. Glove down right here in front of us and then back by Wygay. TJ going down. 3, 2, 1, and Caden takes a hit right at the buzzer. Let's see if anything goes on out there. Nope. 6-1 final score. Last game 0-4 on the weekend. That was a rough one. Ooh. But appreciate your spending some time with us. Listening to my droning on. got some stuff to work on, but I think, you know, we did pretty well in this last game. Score didn't really reflect it, but we never gave up. The attitude was always there. Hard work was there. Big hits were there. Just missed some close opportunities and had a couple of bad bounces that opened up the score probably more than it should have been. Maybe 1-4, something like that. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Thanks for your support of the Riders. As always, go Riders. Until next time, take care.